Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Triangle. We took a couple weeks off for the Cubs so you guys could celebrate, get the games going. So today we're going to talk about college football, the World Series, the NBA, and then the NFL. So we're going to start off with the World Series. If you guys could recap what this whole experience has been like for you guys as a whole, because I'm not really a baseball fan, so I don't really know what it felt like to be to have this moment. So what is that? What has this been like for you?
In one word, heaven. It's been heaven. I don't think I've ever had since Wednesday night. I don't think I've ever been in a bad mood. I think I wake up and I'm still. I don't even know how the players feel, but I'm still in awe that the Chicago Cubs are the World Series champions, and for the city, for the fans who passed on, this is just it's heaven, and the party is still going on, and it's going in my head at least.
It's gonna go on till next season starts.
Oh yeah, all I can say is it's heaven. I don't know about you, TJ, but
it's something happened that people said would never happen.
Yeah, exactly.
To witness it in my lifetime, it's that's like the icing on the cake. Because the last one that happened was 1908. Mm-hmm. I mean, David, you probably were born, but
man, I don't be that old.
I mean, I'm just playing, David.
But the Cubs have a real opportunity here because we're not talking about just one championship.
We're talking
multiple.
We're talking about a couple. Because their team is young.
It's crazy,
and they have assets too to trade for other players. And there's no salary cap in baseball, so they can just keep money. They can just keep paying people. They never have to let anybody go.
It's crazy because Jesse Rogers was on Mike and Mike the day that they won.
Who's Jesse Rogers?
Oh, he works for ESPN 1000, and he covers the Cubs.
Okay.
And he said that even though this team could potentially lose Fowler, and we already know Chapman's going back to the Yankees.
Jason Hamels was just option.
Jason Hamels, they declined his option.
Fowler also said he was going to go to free agency as well.
Jason Hamels, right? He's the pitcher that they left off the roster for
the
starting pitcher.
It's not a loss.
But it's just according to Jesse.
Does he get a ring?
Yes, he gets a ring.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
According to Jesse Rogers, this team is supposed to be better next year.
Well, I mean, if they get, they have the hitter, what's his name?
Schwarber,
yeah. Kyle Schwarber. They're going to have Kyle Schwarber back for an entire season.
They're already talking about potential trades in the winter.
I 100% when I saw Kyle Schwarber in the lineup, I was so against it. It was not even.
Yeah, he put a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, because it's I understand him, he's a hitter. That's what he does. That's why the Yankees wanted him. That's why we got Chapman instead of Miller. Because the Yankees wanted Schwarber and our top prospect, and they would have gave us Andrew Miller. And when it came to Chapman, the Yankees we'll just take your top prospect because we already know he's going to be back. So that's the deal that went down. And I understand once he's a phenomenal hitter. If he puts bat on ball, there's a good chance it's going to be gone. But you don't miss an entire season of baseball of not seeing A1 pitching, and then just throw him into the fire in the World Series.
It was a gamble, but it all
paid
off.
He batted 428. He batted 428 in the World Series. Who can say that coming off of an ACL tear,
like Adrian Peterson stuff?
Yeah, he comes back and is just a legend. They called him Mini Babe Ruth. He's unbelievable.
Imagine if you guys probably would have won the series sooner if he had been able to play in the national if he
could have played in the field. I don't know.
No,
I mean I predicted.
Why don't they just throw him at first base or something?
Because we have Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, put Rizzo in
he's not. God,
no. He's gonna win his Gold Glove this year first.
And the only thing that's really irked me about this World Series is some salty White Sox fans that are out there. There's literally when I saw a post on Facebook, a Sox fan was all well, congrats, you won, but our World Series was better because we swept our opponent. You played the Astros that year, who were a wild card team. two, like this Indians team would blow that Astros team out the water and probably beat that White Sox team that won in 05.
Oh no!
Yes.
That White Sox
Are
team
you
was-
kidding me?
was
No.
Did you see that lineup in 05? That was a good White Sox team, and they were hot at the right time.
So you're gonna tell me that lineup can go up against these pitchers, these Cleveland
Paul
Indians
Konerko,
pitchers?
Jermaine Dye in their prime, Joe Creedy before he
Good
ended
luck.
his career.
Good luck.
Are you kidding me?
Good luck.
Aaron Rowan?
Aaron Rowan when he was
Good
a
luck. But that's the difference between the two squads. Like Jerry Reinsdorf, he built that team for a one and done. Theo Epstein built this team to last. Like that's the difference between the two. Like the minute the White Sox won,
Juan Uribe.
people left. This Cubs team, they're here to stay.
That's
Like,
because Theo Epstein traded away old assets and got a bunch of really young players.
he was so honest, and when he took over his role, he was like, I'm gonna be honest. Like we're not gonna be good the next few years, but in 5 years' time, all our young talent is gonna be on the field at the same time, and something special is gonna happen. And lo and behold,
There's something that bothers me about baseball. Like, why does it take so long to give out awards in that sport? Like, can somebody I don't understand what it is.
It's the same with the NHL too.
No,
right? They take
yeah,
they
forever to
do
get
take a
awards,
while.
yeah.
Like the other sports, in the middle of the playoff series and stuff, they give
have-
out their
yeah.
awards. Like
Yeah.
MVPs already who's why haven't they given that stuff out yet? Like, what are they waiting for? Like,
I have no
all that
clue.
voting is finished before the season's over. Like when the regular season ends, the MVP is already voted for, and the Cy Young is voted for.
They have to choose between Rizzo and Bryant. Okay, it's a hard choice for the NL.
It's
They
definitely
just
Bryant.
they
It's
just
definitely
vote.
Bryant, but
They just vote.
I don't know.
Why does it take forever?
Take
Well,
it
I
up
don't
with
know.
Manfeld here. Take it up with him. Take it up with the commission.
I don't know.
Ask him.
But it's a good thing that they went, because the city needed something positive to hang its hat on.
Do you think that this party was bigger if the Bears were to win another?
Oh my god,
No.
I don't even want to imagine.
Like if the Bears were to win another, do you think what would you think the city would be crazier over the Bears winning another or this
no.
Cubs team?
No. This is the best party we're gonna get in a century, because it's been over a
I don't
century
know, man.
waiting.
I wouldn't say a century.
It's over a
I'm
century
telling
waiting.
you, I think if the Bears won a Super Bowl, dude, I think it would be even bigger than what anything the Cubs did, dude.
Are you?
Because you have a city kind of split down the middle when it comes to baseball in this town. But you have a two
Or
base.
80-20.
It's
Oh, all right, whatever.
60-40.
But most
Okay,
people,
we'll
most
give it
people that live in
60-40.
Chicago in this area are Bears fans. They don't
Yeah.
have other affiliations. I mean, I guess there's those lone Packer fans here and there.
Yeah.
But the
And a
random
few-
Viking fan.
and a random New England fan here and there. But the thing is, to go back to the recap of the series, it's I understand Joe Manning got a lot of flack for overusing Chapman, and
Worked.
it almost didn't
It
work.
almost didn't work.
But it's you can say the same thing about Francona and overusing
Andrew Miller.
Man, he used
and
I
Kluber. And Kluber,
I thought he used Andrew Miller in Game 7 way too early.
you can't because my thing is you can't throw the same two pitchers at the same lineup
For 7 games.
for 3
I
games.
think he didn't. I think he didn't have a choice. What else
I
was he
mean,
gonna
he
do?
didn't have a choice, but it's the fact that I hate Joe Buck with a passion, but the fact that him and John Smoltz were John Madden's lost faith in some of his bullpen. Well, you can say the same thing about Francona and his other starting pitchers in the rotation. You put Gary Kluber
Corey Kluber. You said Gary.
My bad.
It's
You
Gary.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Game
yeah.
1, 4, and 7. Game 1, Kluber and Miller looked unhittable.
The problem was that the Indians had no pitching depth, starting pitching depth. Danny Salazar was out. Carrasco was out. Well, Danny Salazar was still in, but he was barely pitching. Carrasco was out. So they had no depth, so they had to go to what they had. And Corey Kluber, to be frank, was great this series except for 7. If he didn't pitch Game 7, destroyed the Cubs. But he pitched Game 7.
And they jumped on him early.
Yeah.
Dexter Fowler, we go.
That was the thing. You jump on Kluber early, you get him out,
That's what we talked about. You get on him early, and you get to force him to go to that bullpen, and all they really have is Andrew Miller, and they
we jumped on Andrew Miller.
they only had 1 home run off him in Game 7.
That's still better than
That's
what we
still
did.
better than what we did.
What anybody else did in the playoffs.
Game 1, they had the bases loaded against Andrew Miller, and he got himself out of that. What?
What was his ERA coming in before, 0.54 or
Good.
something
Good.
absurd?
It was something
Good.
something good. But
But like, hats off to the Cleveland Indians. They
yeah.
played a hell of a series, and they're gonna win something.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me?
They gonna win something.
Frankie, Jason Kipnis,
Like they're gonna
boy
win
from Illinois. They're a good team.
unless they run into the Cubs again. I don't know, but like they're gonna win something.
Yeah,
soon.
the AL Central is already going to be win for the next 3 years.
I don't think so. The Royals are still good. You have the Tigers always spend money.
Well, the Royals
Minnesota will be
the
terrible.
Royals didn't even make the playoffs this year.
Yeah,
Royals
but
didn't even
they're
make them-
going to come back. They had a lot of injuries.
No. You can only roll with average starting pitching for so long throughout a season, and that's killing the Central. It's average to garbage starting pitching in that division.
Except Chris Sale, who plays on the trash team.
Yeah.
And Ron Ventura already broke his arm. It's another Dusty Baker situation over there. It was just overusing Chris Sale.
He hasn't got hurt yet, though. I mean, like, super hurt.
Yeah, but you use him.
No, but he cut up some jerseys that he didn't like.
Funny story. I went to that game that he's supposed to pitch, and I got one of those jerseys that he cut up.
Jeez,
They are kind of nasty. I do agree with them. Those were kind of nasty jerseys.
But yeah, like this Cubs team, like they're built to last. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they won just like Boston, like 2 or 3 more.
Oh yeah.
Before
It wouldn't surprise me either if they won a lot more.
Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go! At the end of the
And
day.
as a Sox fan, as a average baseball fan, I don't know. That's a stretch, probably. I hate baseball, but I'm happy for the Cubs.
And here's here's another thing
good
about that.
for
Like,
them.
you said that the city is split when it comes to baseball, and my thing is like whether it's the Cubs or the Sox. Like,
Dude, you know that's
put
not,
your pride
you,
aside.
You know
Yeah.
that's never how. That's not how this
root
works.
for the Chicago team.
Root for Chicago.
Totally
I'm a
disagree.
I'm a
Totally-
Root for Chicago.
I'm totally against
Okay,
it.
that.
No
In
way,
2000,
dude.
I'm a
I
Dodger.
mean, like,
I'm
as a
yeah,
diehard
no.
Bear fan, like you just all start rooting for the Packers.
No,
that's
no,
completely different.
It's the
That's
same.
different states. That's a different states.
Let's go. Thank you. That's the difference. That is the
Same.
difference.
It's
Wisconsin to Illinois.
It's the
It's
same.
a different
That is the
states.
difference.
It's absolutely the same.
Okay, no. 2005. I have a 2005 Chicago White Sox World Series
Shame on
championship,
you.
man. Shame on me.
Do you know why I cheered? Do you know why I cheered? Because at the time, the Astros were part of the NL Central.
Thank you.
I cheered for the Sox because
Thank
hey,
you.
you're being a rival in our division. I don't care that our two teams don't like each other. I really don't. But the fact that you are in a position to take something from one of our rivals, more power to you. Go whoop they. Like, yes.
All my White Sox fans back home told me the same thing. They wanted the Cubs to win because you know who we're facing? The Cleveland Indians.
Thank you.
I have some other friends that didn't feel that way.
And I did too, but like, hey, I don't care. We won.
Yeah.
I'm happy for the Cubs.
Yeah.
Good for
To the
them.
Sox fans that hating on it, suck it.
I'll be on your field Wednesday.
So, the college AP top 10. First of all, Texas A&M dropped to 10 after losing.
I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is anybody going to beat Alabama? Is it just
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who?
Yes. Are you kidding me? A
Auburn? Is it going to be Auburn at the Iron Bowl?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm picking it. You're going to write this down right now in this state. Alex Rodriguez has picked Auburn to beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl. We've seen it happen, folks. It's going to happen.
You with me on this one?
It's
right?
going to happen.
Alabama. I just
It's gonna
think
happen.
Nick Saban's empire.
Roll Tide.
We saw against LSU what Jalen Hurts can do. Absolutely nothing. What happened in that game? LSU
won
did an
them the
LSU
game.
thing. LSU did an
They won the
LSU
game.
thing and just gave up.
He won them the
They
game.
had the game in the bag. They had 2 picks. A pick off of Jalen Hurts. That entire game was all just about defense.
Who won the game?
The LSU. This is the game LSU versus Alabama.
Yeah,
this
who won the
weekend.
game?
Alabama 10-0. That's because LSU
Who
can never play offense.
No, who scored the touchdown that put them ahead?
Jalen Hurts. That's
Thank
because
you.
that's because the LSU defense could not hold on in Baton Rouge. Are you kidding me?
They only allowed them to score 10 points.
For that kind of game, that's a lot of points. That game has never
We've seen that-
never been a
we've seen-
high-scoring game.
We've seen Alabama put up a lot more than 10
Yeah,
points
but
against
Alabama
LSU.
LSU is always like 6-3. Like they're always some like stupid slow
But-
scoring game.
all right.
My thing.
Wait, they're not. Auburn isn't going to beat them. They're
Auburn's
not.
not
They're
gonna
not
beat
that
Auburn's
good.
gonna beat them.
They're overrated.
Auburn's gonna beat them. Anyways, so let's move on to what I'm going to explain is safe 6. All right, you got Alabama at 1. Yeah, Michigan deserving at 2.
They have to play Ohio State still and win the
Clemson-
Big Ten.
And I have Ohio State beating Michigan. Clemson at 3.
They're good.
Washington at 4.
They don't. Yeah,
Louisville at 5. Ohio State at 6. That's a safe 6. But you get to the cream of the crop when you go and you see Wisconsin, a 7-2 Wisconsin team.
They're the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop. The cream of the what is going on. Then you have 8 Auburn, which is fine. But then you have a Oklahoma Sooner team at 9. I am sorry, folks. You lose at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but they lost to
not even
Houston.
ranked anymore.
They lost to Houston
They're
and
not
Ohio State.
They're not ranked anymore.
Those
and
are only 2
Ohio's-
losses.
Yeah, they got trounced by a not ranked right now Houston team and trounced by a number 6 Ohio State team at home.
Yeah, but Houston was
Trounced.
They were
close.
better when they were
Right.
defeated.
Yeah, but now they're not. If the committee is showing what the power is now, Houston is not ranked.
I don't think any team in the Big 12 is going to make it into So let's not
No.
even talk about the Big 12 because none of those teams matter. They're
But
irrelevant.
right now, it's disrespectful. We're talking about the poll right now. It's disrespectful to
And
other teams. like
Mm-hmm.
Utah that they have here. Well, I'm not even going to talk about Penn State. Because Penn State should
7-2.
not be that 12. But
They're 7-2.
They're 7-2.
they're 7-2 and just beat Ohio State barely at Penn State.
They beat
Congratulations.
them. You won. They beat them. What is this?
Congratulations.
I don't understand that.
They're the only team to beat
barely
Ohio
beat
State
this
besides-
person. They barely beat that person. Hey, is it a W? Is it a W next to the score? They won. I don't care if it was by
But if
1
the
point
committee,
or by, I don't care.
But if the committee
They won.
put in the playoff poll Texas A&M at 4, obviously they're not going to be at 4
Yeah,
anymore.
but at that point, though, but Texas A&M, their only loss at that point was against Alabama.
And that's a good
Yeah,
loss.
That's a good
Yeah,
and the game was fairly close.
But a way better Washington Husky team was at 5.
I wouldn't say way better. Did they play in the
Jake
Pac?
Browning?
They are in the Pac-12.
That doesn't mean
Wait,
but
a
a Power
Pac-
5 team,
The
a Power
Pac-12,
5
the Pac-12
conference.
is so down. Everybody thought that Stanford was going to be the best team in the Pac-12. Where are they now? No. Oregon. USC.
Oregon State,
No.
USC, Arizona, Arizona State.
You got Washington as like the only team that's like keeping it together.
Colorado's in the top
They're
25.
terrible. They got
They're
Utah.
not.
Utah's all right.
Utah's good too. Come on.
Utah, they never play anybody, man. Like,
And you can say the same thing about the Big 12. Awful.
Yeah, I did say
You
that.
did say that.
Yeah, I said they were relevant.
That's why when it comes, that's why in the last 2 college football
SEC. Period. End of story. That's it.
when it comes
The
down,
SEC
when it
is
came down
awful
to the
this year.
last 2 college football playoffs, like the SEC's been in both of them.
The SEC, compared to other years, is not as good as recent years. The Big 10 this year is the conference. The Big 10, SEC and ACC
And
tied.
that's
Yes,
And this is why
the Big Ten is like it's been like this every year. They're very top heavy. All the other teams stink. They're all terrible. Like they're very top heavy. They have Ohio State, Wisconsin,
Michigan.
as a tradition.
Nebraska? What
Eh.
do you mean?
They're not good. They're overrated.
They're overrated. I know they got trounced by Ohio State.
Ever since
but
they moved to the Big Ten, this has been their long good year. Like really.
Penn State.
No.
They were
Penn
good.
State, okay, by your design, Penn State with the W. Remember you said about the W? Penn State is in the top 25. Penn State is creeping up there. They're probably going to get respect on Tuesday.
I'm not even listening to you right now. I'm focusing on what he just said.
I didn't finish saying.
What did he say? I missed that after my rant. Please repeat what he said. So
No.
Someone had like Penn State, they were good when they had Hack, aka Hackenberg. The same Christian Hackenberg that got smacked around by Temple.
Why did you listen to him? Why did you listen to him?
Because
Just listen to me.
I get at him by calling him old. He gets at me by saying Christian
Christian
Hackenberg is
Hackenberg.
good.
Big time. He's big time.
Where?
He was big time when he first came to the league when he wasn't getting killed. I'm not talking about Christian Hackenberg again. I still believe
He's
in
not
him.
at Penn State right now.
No, I know. But
That's not his team.
they wish he still had him.
Actually, no, they don't because they're in a better situation
But
than they've ever been.
like as the top 4 right now should have been what should have been
What it's
last
gonna be.
week.
I don't think it real like.
Because I like
Listen, I think the committee knew what they were doing. They knew Texas A&M was ever going to last, and maybe they just watched it like the Pac-12 is garbage.
But
the Pac-12 sucks.
I bet you what's
it's
gonna
not
happen-
a good conference.
But the only thing I
None
don't
of the
like.
teams are any good.
Only thing I
The
like is
only,
like
the only reason those 2 teams are undefeated in the Big 12 is because all the other teams stink,
And the only
and
thing-
they haven't played each other yet.
the only thing I don't like about like this is like I feel like college football is like one of those good old boy clubs that only pay attention to pays attention to the Power 5.
This is what we've
always talked about
when
this.
The
I
playoff,
understand
when this
that.
playoff system started, we talked about how the fact that this playoff system has completely eliminated like those other like out of those other schools.
Like I understand. Like,
Like,
I get
no
how
team in the MAC is making it into the top 4.
no matter how good
no.
they do. No matter how good they do.
Even if they're undefeated.
Like and Western Michigan's 9-0 and they're at 14.
Yeah.
At any rate, if they, if Western Michigan wins,
Even if
they'll
Houston,
get
Houston
to that
had,
New Year's Eve.
If Houston had been undefeated, like let's say they had won out, I still don't think they make the top 4.
They miss it about like I
mean,
guarantee
yeah.
they miss it about like
I'll
one
agree
goal.
with you. They'll probably
And
miss
they-
it by 5.
Yeah.
They'll miss it. They'll be a 5 or 6.
Like Boise State has traditionally been a good program, but the problem is they play
Mountain
in
West.
in the
Not
Mount
West.
West.
West now.
Mount West, yeah.
Same thing with TCU. Like the best
They're
team.
in the Big 12 now.
But that's the like
Well,
before
they
that.
were- yeah,
before that,
before
they were
that.
they were
I
down
know,
the
I
West.
know.
So
They
like the
were
best team.
3 in a Rose Bowl, and they beat
Oklahoma.
Wisconsin,
They beat
right?
Wisconsin. They
It
beat
was
Wisconsin.
Oklahoma.
No.
They beat Oklahoma too with that Hail Mary play.
Yeah.
Or the Statue of Liberty.
But
Yeah.
because in the
Best
that
player.
was Boise State with the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's a great.
But
no,
that TCU Wisconsin Rose Bowl, that was Andy Dalton, Russell Wilson.
coming out party.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
because Andy Dalton got
Playing
drafted.
for the Bengals. Bengals, but
But I don't right now. As of right now, I don't have a problem with the top 4 or the top 10.
I'm good with it too.
I'm good with it.
It doesn't bother me.
I'll strongly disagree, but you guys we can move on to some other things before I go on.
I just
I don't
in big picture, none of it matters besides the top 4 anyways.
exactly.
Like they're all they're gonna get in like some kind of bowl and make some money for their school, but like
To me, it's just disrespectful to the other programs who are better.
like who?
Like who?
Let me see. Utah's better.
Come on.
Better than who?
Better than Wisconsin, a two loss Wisconsin team who has no offense. Okay. Auburn's better than Wisconsin. Auburn should be
No,
at
they
7.
are not.
Yes, they are.
Maybe.
Yes, they are.
I'll give you that one. But that's,
I'm
not
better than
giving
Wisconsin.
them that.
I think you're picking like it's just one rank. It's like they're like it's not like it's like an erroneous misplacement. It's one
I'm
spot.
not giving him that. Like no.
But okay. Can you agree on this one thing? Why are 3 lost teams in the top 25?
They play in the SEC.
And the ACC.
That's also disrespectful.
They are
Oh, I
Power
don't know what you want me to say. Like
A team like Arkansas, and teams like Arkansas and San Diego State who are just outside the cusp should be in the top 25.
I mean, Arkansas. I mean, their losses are only really Alabama, and they lost to like Alabama or like Auburn. But I don't know.
That's just give the respect to the good teams.
Well, that's the problem with the committee being one of them good old boy clubs.
The good old boy clubs are in the
Man, Western
good
Michigan.
boys play.
Let them play.
14.
14.
That's
Roll the boat.
They're one rank lower than we were. When we went to the
PJ.
Orange Bowl.
Yep, PJ rowing it.
Who's gonna get another job at the end of the season?
PJ Flex either going to probably he's going to Purdue. Calling it. PJ Flex
Notre
going to
Dame.
Purdue.
If they fire
Ooh.
Brian. If they fire
They will.
Brian.
They will.
They,
fire
no,
him.
they
Brian
said
Kelly's
no,
done.
they said
This is
that
his first bad year.
No, dude,
his first bad year.
He's finished, dude.
When you're Notre Dame, you have a tradition of winning in that program.
When was the last time Notre Dame won anything?
They were in the national championship
When?
2 years ago
When?
when they had Manti Te'o and his university.
Oh. And what have they done since?
Nothing.
They-
They went to the Fiesta Bowl last year against Ohio State.
But it's
With
they
Jalen
always
Smith.
their schedule's always absurd. So like they always guarantee to have a few losses in it because their schedule's unbelievable.
Because
It's
they
independent.
because they don't because they're independent.
It's not that. It's just not just that. Like the teams they schedule every year. Like it's a
it's-
gauntlet to get through. Like,
Well, yeah, because it's it's guaranteed. It's all the rivalries from when they had back in the day. Because for whatever reason, Notre Dame was the only school that played on TV back in like the '60s.
I'm sure the university makes a ton of money by
Oh
having
my
a schedule
God!
that's absurd.
Look, they play USC every year. They play
Stanford every
Stanford
year.
every
Stanford,
year.
they play
Michigan
Ohio-
State
They're
every
basically
year.
a
Ohio
Pac.
State.
They're basically a mix of a Pac-12 and a Big Ten team.
Yeah,
Like their schedule's ridiculous. Like every year they gotta play like.
And then also Navy.
yeah.
a lot of
they
people
play
lose to
Navy.
Navy.
They play Navy every year too.
Yeah, that's a rivalry too. They lost to Navy. I mean, Navy's a good team this year, but
All right.
you gotta
All right, let's
beat
move
Navy.
over to the
Moving on.
NBA. All right, we're gonna go to Anthony Davis and his the poor Anthony Davis.
Oh,
Dude, the guy had 95 points in 2 games and lost them both.
someone
I
help him.
mean,
Like,
yo,
dude, he's like they need like if you're Anthony Davis, man, you gotta be like, get me some help.
real talk.
Like, what?
I understand he just signed the contract. Like I really do. But if I'm him, I'm going to whoever owns the team. I'm like, yo, man, trade me. Like,
What can you do?
Like, I am wasting my. Like, you
But the
are
thing-
wasting my.
the
Like, no,
problem-
you're wasting my time.
Where are you gonna trade him? Where's that contract gonna go?
I don't know. Somebody.
I don't know.
I don't
Boston?
know.
They have to match $28 million with the salary. in
Good.
order to-
And they were gonna do it with Kevin Durant.
No, that's not a trade. You wouldn't
That's not a
have, 'cause they were
trade. That's a
signing.
free agent.
Because they're over the cap. They're gonna have to match 28 million, or is it 30? Something ridiculous.
It's a very high number.
They're gonna have to match the amount of assets you will have to give up to trade for Anthony Davis. Makes it not worth it for any team in the league. He's basically, because of that contract, he's stuck there.
He's stuck losing for the rest of his career. Then
I don't know.
He's wasting his young career.
He's
at least.
21. All right, let's not say he's wasting his prime because he hasn't gotten there yet.
You tell me I'm older. Oh yeah, I'm older than Anthony.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
we're
all.
older
All
than
right,
Anthony
we're gonna
Davis.
move on from us all being old.
But
Well,
listen,
no, David's old.
listen.
That's true.
So, but like you got like the GM, like you have Anthony Davis, arguably a top 10 player in the league. You can't find a way to put somebody else that's decent around him. Anybody.
Anybody.
No, like.
I mean, when they got Tyreek Evans, they were thinking Tyreek Evans.
And I'm not talking about the rejects from some from
Yeah.
other teams.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like someone who
Good,
can-
like
decent, like
why
not
did
even
they- why
good.
did they
Give me
trade for
somebody
Derrick Rose? Like
not even good. Give me somebody decent.
they could have given us. They could have given us. Give us back a Sheik and let's say Drew Holiday and some young player that they had. They could have thrown us. Like we could have done that for Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose and Anthony Davis. Why not do that?
That is box office.
That would have been.
That's box office.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
But they didn't do that.
They
They,
didn't do
they
it.
rolled out Drew Holiday, who's on hiatus helping his wife. Good for him, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
That's a nice. That's honorable. Is he still getting paid by them for doing that? While he's
yeah.
doing that?
Yeah,
So his contract's still on the books and everything.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know how that works. But
I mean, like, dude, his wife had a
Yeah,
brain
man.
tumor. She's
Yeah, dude.
pregnant with a child and she had a brain tumor. Like, that had to get taken care of.
he needs money for that.
I don't think Drew Holiday has money. He made a lot of money in his career. He was an all-star once.
Once.
On the Sixers before he got traded in his career ended. No, dude, but they don't have anybody else. I mean, like, who's their starting small forward?
Isn't it?
Dante Cunningham.
Yeah.
I think Cunningham is not a starting small forward in the NBA.
Solomon Hill.
No.
Well, I mean that's it then, because you have Lance
Tyreek
Stevenson.
Evans.
He's injured, and he also just got claimed on waivers.
Not good.
Quincy Pondexter.
Doesn't do
Buddy
anything
Hield.
immaculate. Like, he's not impressive at all.
Buddy Hield.
Rookie, never plays.
I mean, do you really want me to check Diallo,
Doesn't play.
Langston Galloway,
Doesn't play.
Play.
Terrence Jones,
Plays, but
Blaze
good.
Boy, each one more. I mean, come on.
He's not more stinks. Come on, dude. He had a few good minutes on
I'm
the
just
Bulls.
naming you the roster. Don't
Yeah,
argue.
but dude, this is the problem, dude. Like, how do you have Anthony Davis and you give him this much money and then you refuse to surround him with any talent?
It's a problem that he should ask the management and be like, hey, can you do something
But
here?
but the
or...
thing is, like, because he signed that big contract,
he can't go anywhere.
he's stuck.
Oh no, I'm not saying.
And you could go to
him
them.
trading.
You can go to them and be like, "Hey,
need
I would like
players.
some better players around me," and they'd be like, "Nah, you're
We
good."
still have a franchise. You're fine.
Dude, I just feel
Remember,
so
they
bad.
remember they were in an 8 seed 2 years ago.
Yeah, and when Drew Holiday wasn't hurt, and Tyreek Evans was decent, Amir
I
Ashik
mean, they got
was like,
swept by. They got swept by Big
yeah,
Golden State, right?
yeah, they almost won one game. Then Steph Curry happened.
Yeah.
And a missed travel happened. And,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Reese Bates.
Mhm.
I remember.
Yeah.
But they were gonna lose anyways.
They were gonna lose, but,
But
give him one.
everybody thought that, like, the next season that they were gonna be like, this like perennial powerhouse.
And Anthony Davis was
And
going
we
to
said the
become.
same thing about the Suns, who fired Jeff Hornacek, and now he's
If you said this, I didn't say the Suns were gonna.
Yeah, I
be
said the same. You damn right. I said the same thing because they barely missed it. They barely missed the playoffs.
I didn't think. I always
Like
thought
New
the Suns
Orleans
were
was
gonna regress.
8, Phoenix was 9. It was like one of those things. Like Phoenix needed to win, and they
So if
didn't
you're-
win. Then
What do you like? What can the Pelicans do?
Nothing.
Nothing. They really can't do anything. Like
Become the new 76ers and tank.
But
the new 76ers are still 0-6 or 0-7 or whatever.
yeah, but they.
I bet they beat New Orleans right now if they play.
don't know.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
I don't know.
I'll agree with you. They have a better supporting cast.
I guess.
I guess.
Really.
Why? Come on, man. What do they have?
Really.
What?
Who do they got?
Joel Embiid?
Plays 20 minutes a night.
Julio Okafor?
Plays 20 minutes a night. They're all on minute restrictions.
That's
Nolan Noel is injured. They got Sergio Rodriguez, the 35-year-old point guard from Spain, as their starting point guard. Who's their shooting guard? Who starts for them at shooting guard?
TJ? I can't tell you either.
TJ McDonald, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they got, okay, at the 3, they have Covington.
Covington, who's
Robert
a solid-
Covington.
yeah,
He's a decent
solid
player.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's nothing to build around.
It's still better than half the roster on the New Orleans
New
Pelicans.
Orleans.
Right.
I'll bet money Anthony Davis would take the supporting cast in Philly over what he has.
Yes. I would take that money. I would sign a TJ on that.
I would bet-
Yes.
I'm-
I would take so much.
I am
Yes.
willing-
So let's say if you like you remove Joel Embiid because I think they're
And
similar.
put Anthony Davis.
Yeah, on the Sixers. What would they be like? What would their record
They would
be?
still be a bad team, but they would still be a better.
What are we 6 games in?
Yeah.
Probably 3-3.
Or two
Because
and 4.
because this same 76er team lost by
But
1 point.
This is
to
also talking
to
like
Cleveland
let's
last
say
night.
Joel Embiid is not on a minute restriction, so like it's full strength Joel Embiid getting traded for full strength AD. Who would have a better record right now? Which team?
The 76ers.
with AD. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really close.
No, actually, it wouldn't.
I think their supporting cast of the Sixers is horrible.
Actually, the Pelicans would probably be the worst team, probably only averaging
they're
like 95.
they're already the worst team. They still are. They're the worst team.
Yeah, well, then still be the worst team.
Who's their starting shooting guard on the Sixers? Come on, please.
TJ McDonald. I just said it.
Who is that?
So,
He was a
then it's up. We've already named at least 3 or 4 players on the 76ers that are better supporting cast than what they have in Royal Pelicans.
And keep in
Any
mind,
other cast.
and keep
Younger.
in mind,
Robert Covington
and
is
keep in mind,
is
Ben
not
Simmons
as good
is,
as
and keep in mind,
Robert Cunningham.
and keep in mind, Ben Simmons is hurt. Like your first overall pick is hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great.
They have-
Would it be great?
We're gonna move on. We feel bad for Anthony Davis here at the Triangle, and
Sarcastic.
we do hope he gets some help
Or
or something. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like they're screwed.
send a party in his hotel room or something. I don't know.
He should just quit. He should just be like,
No.
All right. So the Warriors, they started off by losing. First game of the season, getting blown out by the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard's averaging 28 points a game right now.
Yeah, congratulations. You all made fun of me. He's not top 5 player in the league. Oh.
He's not as
Oh,
LeBron.
I'm sorry.
Come on, dude.
He's not better than LeBron. Shaq.
Anyways, but so they also lost another game to the Lakers,
Yeah, that was why I watched that game.
and then they whooped up on Oklahoma City and Kevin Durant, and when Russell Westbrook
Well,
came there.
OKC
I
was
mean-
first, then they lost to the Lakers.
Yeah.
It was
That was the Lakers last night.
it was a back to back. Okay,
So,
here,
Through the first 2 weeks, what do we think about? Golden
Okay,
State?
so can we bring up the same situation with the Miami Heat? Everybody was talking about how the big three didn't connect, and it took a little bit of time. It even took them a year to lose a finals
I think
to
that-
Dallas.
But I think it's different with that situation compared to this one because it was all 3 of them coming together from different places besides Miami.
this Golden State team was already established.
It's already built. You basically just change out one player. You upgrade one position. You automatically. This should be like
you switch Harrison Barnes and put in Kevin Durant. That's it.
It wasn't like you had to take all these different play styles and kind of mush them together.
Like they
Like
did
Chris
in
Bosh, who was like a ball dominant power forward in Toronto.
Yeah.
Same thing with Wade and LeBron. So now they have to
you
mend
have-
their games.
Like you had 3 dudes who averaged over 20 a game for their careers, and they had to and they all had to be willing to take a back seat to one guy and say like, all right, this is your team. Like you're the best player on this team. We're gonna feed off you because Chris Bosh goes from averaging 20 and 10 in Toronto to averaging what?
10.
So you're telling me
Like a
that
good-
that's not what's happening?
I think
No.
I think this
Stephen
transition-
Curry and Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson.
I feel like this transition should have been easier.
Exactly.
And not to mention they play like I know Chris Bosh and LeBron and Dwayne Wade played like Team USA basketball, but that happened recently for these guys. They've all played together a lot.
And the way Golden State plays, Kevin Durant should have been acclimated really quickly.
But their offense looks incredible at times.
Like when they get going, it's like they look at that team like, "Hey, how the hell are we gonna beat them?"
Yeah.
But when it's like when they're off, it's like.
But I think their bench sucks. Their
That's
bench
the problem.
stinks,
It's
dude.
like
if they go to that bench because they don't have any depth at bigs, like they don't got it.
No, like
they're rolling out JaVale McGee.
they're missing in the middle, and like if I'm like that's the thing. Like I know JaVale McGee is not the smartest person in the world. As many times he's been on Shaq and the Fool, but it's like, bruh, you can't like you like don't get me wrong, like he's a rim protector. Like his days, like when he was in Denver, he was a shot blocker. How can you not beat out Zaza Pachulia for the starting 5 spot?
but
they're missing Andrew Bogut.
But Zaza,
They're even missing Festus Ezeli right now.
Yeah,
like,
they-
no, but
they
they're
are.
like I think Zaza and Bogut are like the same player at this point. Like Zaza
No.
Pachulia, dude, is
No.
like
give me Bogut over Zaza.
give me-
any
I'll
day
give
of
you
the
you
week.
don't,
Right now,
you're disrespecting
I
the Vanilla
Bogut.
Gorilla.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Give me Andrew Bogut any day of the week over Zaza.
He looks like a slower, poor Andrew Bogut.
He's
He's
a
a sad
poor man.
because
He's
Andrew
a-
Bogut.
But
is
he's not.
pretty big,
He's
so-
not a defender. Like he's more of a scoring.
and that's what you're missing.
Yeah, you're missing the.
Well, that's what
defensive-
I mean, JaVale McGee, but he's not. Dude, he's not good. He's not a great bat. He's a nutcase, dude. Like he is just like this close to just like going bananas.
So it's a sign.
Remember when he
got paid?
Remember when he tried to end Ty Lawson's career? When he had to take that ball down the court, dude. He was like taking him out of the East, dude. Like, and then Ty Lawson did it for himself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like the game against San Antonio. That's just chemistry beating a team that has to get chemistry.
I think the San Antonio Spurs were like, I think they just came out and wanted it more.
I mean, it's kind of like when, well, not the same, but like when Miami played Boston first game of the season, Boston beat them, and they're like,
yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Like everybody was like, yo, you got these three superstars on the same team, and they like can't beat Boston, whose trio had been together already, won a championship already. Like,
and
this,
yeah, that
like
trio, the trio in San Antonio's have been together. I mean, L.A., Kawhi Leonard, I guess Tony Parker would be the third,
and
Patty Mills. I don't know.
Yeah,
Danny Green didn't even play in that game.
Yeah. I don't think he's back yet. Like, wait till he comes back. Like that's, well, I mean, that's your two guard right there.
That guy Simmons, right?
Oh, Jonathan Simmons, I like him.
He's a pretty good guy.
He's like the best game of his career. Probably the best game he'll ever have in his career.
I mean, because like when Danny Green comes down, like he comes back, he's gonna have to try his hardest to stay out of Pop's doghouse. Which, from what I heard, again, like he ends up in Pop's doghouse a lot. Like
he's not allowed to dribble. Right? Yeah, Danny Green.
And he's allowed to catch and shoot.
And
he's on a dribble quota.
Who?
Danny Green.
Yeah, because he's not really a ball handler. Like,
yeah, Pop put him on a dribble quota.
Like, he's
only allowed to dribble so many times. Remember you were watching the game after I told you that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you did tell me that.
He's on a dribble quota.
But here's the problem I have with Golden State. I think last year, even though Golden State had best season of all time, like they really didn't talk a lot. Like as a team, they didn't talk a lot. Like Draymond Green, he talked trash because that's the type of player he is. Klay Thompson never really said anything. Iguodala never really said anything. Steph
he runs his mouth a lot, dude. He talks a lot of trash. Have you watched Steph Curry play basketball, dude? Have you watched him on the floor? Like, have you watched
his play? He
talks a lot of trash on the court, dude. He acts like a cocky player. His game backs it up. So
and it backs it up now because like the first 4 years of his career, he looked like a bust because he couldn't stay on the court because he had two bad ankles.
Yeah,
and it's like. Now that you get, like, they're talking a whole lot of trash now that they got a certain small forward.
Well, I really do think it's because of the way that went down. Because of the way Kevin Durant, like, kind of left Oklahoma City. Like, I think that...
But here's the thing.
And because of so much shit that, like... Sorry.
Let you know.
So much crap.
We got kids that listen.
Kevin Durant got so much flack for leaving Oklahoma City that I think it's just like they're like backlashing against like the national media. Like, it's like this guy wanted to go where he wants to go. This is what free agency is. Players have the right to go anywhere they want to now.
I understand that.
It's not like where they
the reason he's catching flack is because like it's not like I have no problem with him leaving OK. I had no problem with him leaving OKC. I just like why would you go to the team that beat you and like not just beat you like you had to leave and you came back.
Where else was he gonna go?
He could have stayed.
To Boston.
If he really wanted,
he could have went to Boston.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
But like, yeah, that would have been.
They would have challenged Cleveland for the East.
I think he wanted to stay in the Western Conference, stay away from LeBron.
Honestly, it would have been a lot more fun.
Like, there's a chance he's gonna run into him anyway in the finals.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't have to worry about. At least he can get to the finals where he has to face him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But it's like
nobody ever remembers the losers in the Eastern Conference Finals.
But the whole time though, like,
I remember Toronto.
But like the whole thing though, like Kevin Durant, like he was taking like little subtle shots at OKC. Like this team is like comparing them to Golden State. Like this team is selfless and all this other. The opposite of selfless is selfish. So that what are you trying to say about
I think you already know what he's trying to say.
Come on, dude. Don't be subtle about it. If you got something to say, say it. If you say I guarantee he would be 100 more times respected if he came out and just said it. Like, dude, I hated playing with Westbrook.
I don't think so.
I hated it
because I think that those guys are eventually going to be like friends again. No. Maybe not. I don't know, dude.
I don't know, but it's like I guarantee, like if he just came out and said like, "Yo, man, I hated playing at OKC. I hated playing with Westbrook."
But I don't think he did.
It.
I think he just wanted. I think he saw how much fun it looked like playing with the Golden State Warriors looked like they playing, and he wanted that in his life.
Because bottom line, like when it comes down to it, when they were up 3-2 in Game 6, he quit. He quit on that team.
I don't think
He quits.
Oh, I don't
he
think,
quit.
I think you're going a little bit too far on that one.
Look at it. Look at him. He they could have he quit.
No, dude.
I
I refuse to believe that, dude.
I don't think anybody.
Kevin Durant,
Believe what you want. That man quit.
Kevin Durant is big time.
They don't have to
quit.
bench.
That man quit on
By
his
the
team.
end of the end of the day, they
He
don't
made
have
up
to
his.
bench last
He
year.
made up his mind. No,
dude,
he made up his.
Golden State. If we're talking about Golden State right now,
Yeah.
they don't have the bench. They're missing Leandro. They're missing a lot of pieces.
They're gonna have to make some moves because as the way it goes
Man,
down,
they should call Ray Allen and try to get him out of retirement.
Like if they do come up against Cleveland in the finals, it's like Cleveland has depth. Okay, so Golden State does not.
I think Cleveland's depth is bad. Who's their backup point guard?
Is Mo? No,
It's not Mo.
Mo's gone. Is it Mo?
Yeah.
Is it Mo?
No, I don't think he's still there. But like, who's their backup point guard? Like who? Like Amon Shumpert is their backup point guard?
No, he's a two guard.
Yeah.
Like they
Belly's
don't have.
gone.
Like they don't have.
Belly got paid.
Their backup small forwards, Mike Dunleavy. I mean, this
And Richard Jefferson's
idea
still
that like the Jeff is still there.
Okay, not
Stop.
We'll get into that later.
No, we don't have time for the nicknames. We ran into that way too long. So let's go back. All right, let's go to the Bulls. We'll talk about the Warriors. We'll talk about the Cavs and who they have at their depth and their point guard and their backup point guard later.
I'll find out.
The Bulls started off really good. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the Bulls." And then reality struck, and everybody the rest of the league reminded the Bulls that
Kate
they're not.
Felder's their backup point guard.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I've never heard of him. Correct.
No, he's a rookie. Oh no, Kate Felder's a
And
good
Mo
player.
Williams is still there.
Huh?
Mo Williams is still there, but Kate
Kate Felder's from Oakland. He was shooting it up in Oakland. Not Golden State, but Oakland University.
I figured he was. He go to the University of Golden State Warriors.
And dude is a dog. Like
He's
dude is a dog.
Does he even play? I've never seen him even play.
He
Go watch a
will.
Cavalier game, I guess.
I've watched the Cavs. I've never seen him play. Does he play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he play?
He probably won't play him like a primetime game, but like he'll play.
What does he play? When does he play?
He plays 10 minutes a game. He's
their backup point guard. He plays 10 minutes a night.
when you have Kyrie Irving.
And Mo Williams, like, come on,
Mo Williams doesn't play.
Mo Williams.
I bet you Mo Williams plays a lot more than Kate Felder. But anyways, we're talking about the Bulls now.
Yeah, so they came back to earth. The rest of the league reminded them that they're not that good. Indiana gave us the business, and Boston was close, and then we lost to somebody else.
Yeah, but Indy was on a back-to-back.
Yeah, they beat us by they got us back for how bad we beat them in our house. They came back and got us.
Well, wasn't that like a preseason game or something?
No, we beat them by 20 in our building. They beat us by 20 in their building.
But isn't it funny how Dwayne Wade has made more threes this season than he has?
He's
last
always
season?
been a decent 3-point shooter. He just never shot any. Like he doesn't
we
shoot.
lost to the Knicks.
Oh, Derrick Rose.
Oh yeah, we lost in the D Rose Joakim Noah comeback. Which, by the way, all the cheers for Joakim and the half slated boos and yays for Derrick.
So disrespectful.
It is so disrespectful. The man gave you a quality 2-3 years of good basketball, an MVP award, and a chance to go to the finals against Miami.
Not his fault. Garden Pax didn't put enough around him to get over the Miami hump.
Yeah, seriously.
Tom Thibodeau didn't allow them to put enough around him.
Oh no!
I'm not going to get into this.
No,
again.
let's not do that.
Because you know how I feel about that. Because
Tom Thibodeau never played anybody. Why would you give a guy players if he's
because
never
they
gonna?
didn't draft people for him to play.
he never plays anyone.
The guy wanted Draymond Green back in 2012. They gave
Stop
him
talking about this. They needed a backup point guard.
Because
that
is the epitome of the Bulls front office. You hire a head coach. The coach wants to say in his personnel. As a coach, don't you want to say who you want playing on your team?
Of course, you want your own players.
Thank you. So as a front
they'll
office,
play for you.
Why would you not give him that?
Because John and Gurr are dumb.
Okay,
Thank you.
Because
they've
been dumb for years.
Listen,
he went up to man. I want this guy. This guy will be great on my team. We're gonna give you this guy.
Imagine Draymond and Joakim Noah on the same team.
That is the biggest slap in the face you can ever do to a coach.
They needed to get a point guard. Derrick Rose coming off the ACL.
So you get Marcus Teague?
He was the best point guard in the country when he came into college. There was nobody else to take.
Free agents.
Thank you. Marcus Teague had no business going pro that year.
He had better free agents out there than Marcus Teague.
He had no business going pro that year. Where is he now?
Who knows?
Exactly.
In the D League.
If that.
probably in China. All right, let's calm down.
No.
The Minnesota Timberwolves have one win. Okay, let's.
They're still gonna make the 8th seed.
No, they won't.
But it's coming to them.
No, they're not, dude. They're not, dude. They're not gonna. They're only lucky if they win 20 games.
Oh, Mike, come on.
Come on. They're
Oh,
better
that's-
than the Nets.
Ricky Rubio's only hurt.
Well, Chris Dunn's your primary point guard anyway.
No, Ricky Rubio's a better player than Chris Dunn at this point.
We're gonna go over this argument 100 times. Chris Dunn is a better point guard than Ricky Rubio is today. Yes,
No way, dude.
he's a better shooter, better
Okay.
ball handler.
No, he's
Better
not, dude.
defender.
better
No
defender
way.
than
Ricky
Ricky
Rubio's
Rubio.
a great defender.
No, he's
In
not.
what world?
He's always like in
In
top.
what world?
He's always in like top 5 in steals.
That's because he does the AI thing and like plays the passing lane
That's
like
still,
like Steph Curry does. As when it comes to when it comes to on ball defense and ripping somebody up, and like
You're
Rubio's
right.
not doing that.
You're
Come
right.
on.
Come on.
All right, well, Bulls. So what do we think about the Bulls? I think they're probably what they are. They're probably a 500 team.
They had their 3 games. What was it since '96? Congratulations. Well, we were back down there.
Yeah, the Bulls, it was fun. Fun. Like everybody thought the Bulls were going to be this great. Now
It's a good time.
They play Orlando tomorrow.
They'll win that game. They'll win
there's
against
Serge
Orlando.
Ibaka. Serge.
They play Orlando
Oh
tomorrow.
please! Did you just tell me that Serge Ibaka was gonna? What is he gonna have? 40 points?
You never know, dude.
Ibaka's just gonna go off.
Dude, he's gonna go off, dude.
Oh my god!
Who else?
Speaking of players, who the hell does Orlando have outside of him?
Albert Payton?
Mario? Super Mario?
Mario Zonia.
Yeah.
Not
They
impressed.
got Vucevic,
Trade him.
Nikola.
Vucevic, he's a good center.
Trade
He's a good player.
I'd take him rather than Robert Lopez.
I don't know who their small forward is. Is Mario Zonia? Does he start for them?
Yes, Mario's Zonich because they don't have
Zonia.
Tobias Harris.
That's on you.
Okay, whatever. It had Super Mario. I'm gonna call him Super Mario because that's what he is. He's a starting small forward because they don't have Tobias Harris anymore.
There's nothing super.
That's
about
He
it.
does a lot.
That's
He does a
Super
lot.
Mario.
He does a lot of fun things on the court, dude.
It's me, but
Mario Zonia, dude. He's fun. And Albert Payton has fun hair. You know,
Moving on.
who's their shooting guard?
Nope.
it's not Victor Oladipo anymore, is it?
No, it's
Fournier. Evan Fournier.
Yeah.
Ready for you,
Yeah, he got overpaid. Anyways, all right, well, all right, that's fine. All right, let's move on. We're gonna go to the MVP of the we're gonna move over to the NFL now. The MVP of the NFL. If you had to pick an MVP, everybody's gonna get to pick one.
No.
Mhm.
I'll
You go
let
first.
TJ go
You
first.
go first.
I'm gonna take Matt Ryan.
Okay.
I think he's been the most valuable player in the league this year.
That's fair.
Ezekiel Elliott. He's proven, not just as a rookie, but proven he is the best running back right now. Right now in the league, he's running over defenses. He is running the Cowboys to a 7-1
With
record.
that offensive line,
I
Tell that to them last year.
I think Ezekiel Elliott's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year. I think MVP is gonna go to either Derek Carr or Matt Ryan.
I can see Derek Carr. That's a good dark horse pick. Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders who won tonight.
We can talk about Defensive Player of the Year too. Let's do that. But who you got for MVP? I already know what you're gonna say.
Tom Brady. Don't
I
care
mean,
how you feel.
I
Tom
don't
Brady.
agree with you. He is the best quarterback of all time, and the man
No way.
is still the
Best quarterback. No
balling.
way.
That's the conversation for
That's-
another day.
that's-
Montana is the greatest quarterback of all time.
No.
It's Joe Montana.
No way. But anyways,
It's Joe Montana.
No
4-4 in the Super
No
Bowl.
way.
Hey,
No way.
4 out of 4.
Truth
No
be
way.
told, Montana always had a stacked cast around.
Thank you for everybody who's arguing about being Montana. Tom Brady had nobody for his first 3 Super Bowls.
He had Troy
Nobody.
Who?
Who?
He played defensive back for them
Who?
a little bit. Ty
He
Law.
had
And
nobody.
That was a defense.
New England's always had a great defense.
Arguably, they got around Seattle on a fluke.
I mean, when you say great defense
Defense.
compared to
To Seattle when they were the Legion of Boom against the
I'm
Broncos.
not
I think that like
85
their collective
Bears.
defense was an excellent defense. They,
collectively, yes. but
Roosevelt
it's
Colvin, who should have I loved him as a Bear.
like-
Man, Roosevelt Colvin.
I mean, like but
I
like
was
when you
too
look,
young to remember Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I am too young. I am very.
when you look at great defenses, is like I mean,
Yeah, I know nobody even talks about the pay, but they had a really good defense.
they had a good defense.
They had Rodney Harrison one year. They had Ty Law. They had
Teddy
Willie
Bruschi.
McGinnis. Yeah, Teddy Bruschi. They had Rosie Colvin.
Who else did they have? They had somebody else.
They had Lawyer Malloy.
Yeah.
When was Vince? When did Vince Wilfork come to play?
He has never won a Super Bowl with Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
But he
Wilfork's
went on
got
that.
a-
He went on that 2014 squad. You sure?
Yeah, he was.
Pretty
That was his
sure.
last year before he got
To Houston, right?
to Houston.
Yeah, pretty sure, dude.
He's only.
I'll look it up.
But
Yeah, Tom Brady's my MVP. No, like
Duke could ball, but he's not the MVP of this
he's
league.
an MVP.
The Dallas Cowboys. Everybody was talking. Oh, they're not gonna do anything. Oh, Tony Romo's
No one
injured
ever
again.
said they are
Oh.
not going to do anything.
Oh, they're accident waiting to happen.
That they
Oh.
are.
They are an accident waiting to happen. But for
they,
right now,
they do lose themselves a lot of
Ezekiel
games.
Elliott
yes.
is running
shit, he got
over
2
people.
rings.
Who's the first one with?
You got them both with the Patriots.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
I
But
figured that.
Vince Wilfork, congratulations. But I'm just saying here, Ezekiel Elliott is just running over people.
Like offensive player of the year
Proven.
for Zeke, I'll give you that. Offensive rookie of the year, I'll definitely give you that.
Yeah, I think.
I
I
mean,
know it's tough. It's tough.
But I talk about your point about Matt Ryan. Who does he have thrown to?
Julio Jones.
The best, arguably the best wide receiver in the league. Arguably.
Ezekiel Elliott has the best offensive line.
Offensive line.
Possibly the best offensive line in the history of the league.
Tell
Don't do
hey,
that.
wait, can I prove a point?
He's not lying.
NAU alum Doug Free.
Yeah, okay,
NAU
great.
alum Doug Free. But I'm just saying,
What-
I'm just saying, tell them like that last year. We need Darren McFadden.
Dude, they had a good running game last year.
They
Darren
didn't.
McFadden ran for
No, they
1,000
didn't.
yards.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
did.
I thought no. Why?
They had a top 5 run game last year. What are you talking about? Pay attention.
Just because everybody got hurt all the time,
Don't
still
mean they had to do something. you had
They had to win 3 games somehow.
You
and
had,
get that
you
draft
had
pick.
Brad Wheaton playing quarterback, and Dez Bryant was hurt, so they had to do something. They had to turn the ball, around, and hand the ball off. God,
Darren McFadden ran for 1,000 yards last year. He had 3 touchdowns, so he had a 4.6 yard average.
Yeah, but it's you also say it was security blanket with Matt Ryan in Atlanta, Julio Jones.
Yeah,
But that's it.
But I understand. But like his offensive line isn't fantastic.
Clutch.
I mean, they have a good running.
Like,
Matt Ryan has a very
overall,
good supporting cast.
like they have a
But
they
they
have a monster running
but
back.
Matt Ryan has where he goes down the wire and like that game against Seattle, that should have been a pass
That
interference
should have
call.
been pass interference.
That should have came back down and got that game too.
Didn't they lose in overtime to a really, really average, maybe even close to being bad Chargers team?
The Chargers are not bad.
The Chargers are a good team.
They're
They're
not
beating
bad.
up on bad teams and get a good win at Atlanta.
They're 4-5 and they beat the Titans today. And the
The
Titans
Titans are a bad team.
They're a good
They're
team.
also beating on scrubs because the AFC South is horrible.
The AFC South is hard. What are you talking about?
The AFC South is garbage.
The Raiders are 7-2. The Broncos are
AFC
6-3.
South.
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 Yeah, this AFC South is bad.
It's all thank you. Proving my points.
Yeah, they're
The AFC South is garbage.
the only team worth a while in that division they lost to. The Colts.
Mm-hmm.
And the Colts just beat the Packers today.
Yeah, the Colts are good.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
They are a decent team. I mean, they're
As
not.
long as they have Andrew Luck, they have a
They're
chance.
not a playoff.
I mean,
Andrew Luck is big time.
God forbid
Andrew-
he gets hurt because that dude
Yeah.
he gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
like, he gets hit more than Jay Cutler gets hit, and that's saying something. That's saying a lot.
Can
That's
Indianapolis and Jim Irsay get him some protection?
No.
No.
Like I don't understand.
No,
Like
I
how
don't.
do you not get him protection at this point in his career?
Well, they want him to get killed.
I guess so.
That's what's going to happen to him.
I guess so.
I mean, like, yeah, like for MVP race, like you gotta consider Dak and
Nah, dude, I don't.
you gotta consider Dak and Ezekiel.
Nah, dude. I consider
Derek
Ezekiel-
Carr's
I-
Derek Carr's
Ezekiel-
like
Derek
Carr
Derek Carr has taken the Raiders.
and Tom Brady. Like the reason I say that because like they are the 3 best teams in the league. And Atlanta and Matt Ryan because he is putting up numbers. I will give you that.
Yeah,
the guy's
he's-
putting up numbers.
He has as many touchdown passes already this season they did last season.
Like that is insane. Like they're 6-3. Like,
Yeah.
So that they're one loss behind the previous 3 teams I just named, and yeah, like everybody else is just like NFC West. This is a down year for them because
NFC West? No way.
NFC West.
Oh, NFC West?
Yeah, it's a down year.
Yeah.
Every team is average except for the Falcons.
I mean, NFC North, it's pretty much. I mean, Green Bay lost today, so Minnesota, like they lost today, but
The Lions are starting to play good football.
Yeah, the Lions are on fire
Yeah.
right now, and the Vikings are on a downfall because no offense.
the Bears are the Bears. There's
Yeah.
not much to say. The NFC East, that's pretty much. I mean, it was at one point. It was Dallas and Philly. Now it's just Dallas.
Well, no, the Giants won again today.
Oh yeah, they're 5-3. I take that back.
And the Redskins had a bye, and they won last week.
No, they tied.
They're tied.
They're tied with the
They're
Bengals.
tied.
They're 4-4-1.
They're 4-3-1.
Yeah, they're all right.
And the AFC North, Baltimore won today, so they're tied with Pittsburgh.
Nobody wants to win that division.
No, but like Ben Roethlisberger got hurt, and then like he tore his meniscus and played 2 weeks later. Like like what?
Oh,
He's a bruiser.
speaking of Big Ben, like, did you hear what his I forgot what the teammate name that came out and like he was taking the jab at Cam because Cam Newton came out and said like he's officiated differently than every other quarterback, and this player for the Pittsburgh Steelers like, dude, Big Ben gets hit like no one else. He doesn't say a thing. He just gets up and plays. It's like he's pretty much like shut up and play. So I understand where Cam's coming from. Like in the pocket, he does get hit, and they don't.
Ben Roethlisberger gets destroyed.
Ben Roethlisberger gets destroyed, but at the same time, he's one of those big quarterbacks. Like early in his career, Big Ben really didn't get those calls. Like now,
He doesn't get those calls now.
he gets them more than what he did when he was younger.
No way, dude. But
Yeah.
Big Ben doesn't get any calls. Dude.
In the pocket,
In the pocket, he
No,
does get a lot of calls.
No, he doesn't, dude. Like, if you watch Big Ben, like, get destroyed and then just no calls. So, like, he gets nothing, dude. Come on, dude. Big Ben takes a lot of punishment.
I mean, he's not complaining. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, but that first one was, the defense in there, Willie Parker.
Still a 2-time Super Bowl
Oh, but,
champion.
yeah, true.
and the last one was Santonio Holmes, the greatest catch.
He had to throw the ball.
He threw the ball to
No,
Santonio
that was
Holmes.
the catch. That was like
No.
That was a better
He
catch than it was a
orchestrated
good
a
throw.
drive.
No, dude.
He orchestrated a drive.
Santonio Holmes had a lot of catches in that
That
drive, though.
catch.
But it was a perfect placement. The only place he could have thrown it.
He still had to catch it.
Yeah, but it's not to be
He
located
still,
in the proper location.
he still had to catch it.
And Big Ben had to throw it through all those
He
defenders.
still had to catch it.
All right, let's make some picks for next week.
Brady is MVP.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be David. I think it'll be a quarterback. I think it'll be Derek Carr or Matt Ryan. Whichever one of those teams has a better record at the end of the season will win the
Tom
MVP.
Brady.
If you're going by that logic, then Tom Brady will win it.
Thank you.
Because let's be real, the AFC, except for Oakland and New England,
Yeah, the AFC is way down right now.
Like Denver can't figure out who they want at quarterback.
They can. They just none of them are any good.
sorry, Northwestern.
Yeah, it was promising for a little while, and then
A little bit.
all right. So Thursday night football, man, this is the worst. Like, is anybody going to even watch this game?
I'm not.
The Browns and the
Like,
Ravens.
What's with the NFL having to have every single team in a primetime game?
It's a requirement.
But why?
It's a
Why not? Why
It
just
is a
show?
contractual obligation.
Why can't you just showcase the best teams on prime time?
And when else would you put the Cleveland Browns on my television?
Never. You just
It's
put
bad
them on
enough-
Cleveland
it's-
Browns radio or whatever. Just leave it there. Nobody wants to watch them.
It's bad enough that they play on Sundays. So
Yeah, it's bad
come
enough.
on.
We don't have to watch them on Thursdays. Nobody
Might
watches
as well-
Thursday night
I'm
football
going to be
anyways.
watching TNT. It's ball night. Thursday night TNT.
Yeah.
Jack, Charles, Kenny.
Oh yeah,
Ernie.
let me turn on NFL Network that I don't even have and
Watch.
go watch some Cleveland Browns and Baltimore Ravens. Oh,
Let's watch Steve Smith just torch
yeah,
the
Baltimore.
Cleveland secondary.
Yeah, Joe Hayden is going to knock him up. Joe Hayden might not even play. He's been like, I guess apparently he hasn't been the most actively involved.
Are you gonna try to
player.
make a case for Cleveland to win this game?
No, I'm not. No, Joe Hayden, I guess, has not been like he's been showing up late all the time, and like he hasn't been.
Because he's
great-
gonna be traded to
0-9.
Chicago.
Why would I even want? Like,
Yeah.
I'm 0-9. Like, come on, we're gonna get
Top
the first
5
pick,
corner.
We're gonna get the first
Let's
pick
go
in
to
the
the Bears.
Like, we're gonna get the first pick in the draft, and it's like, yeah, we're 0-9. Like, I'm not even gonna waste.
just go to the
like, if you,
Why even bother practicing if we're just gonna lose every game?
like if they don't care, if they don't care,
Bears,
why
man.
should I care?
Exactly.
All right, who are we taking?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Like, why would you even
Come
ask?
on.
Move on.
Move on.
The Packers and the Titans.
Titans.
I want to take the Titans, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take Green Bay.
I won't.
It's not even a Bears fan thing. It's the fact that Green Bay is just average this year. Something's going on. I don't know what it is.
Well,
I want.
Blame Olivia Munn. Are we gonna do the Jessica Simpson thing with Tony Romo? It's the
No.
same thing
No.
for Rodgers.
no, they've
I
been
mean-
dating a long time.
Can we start there?
I'm like you. Like, I want to pick Tennessee.
I like what I've seen out of Tennessee. Like I think their offense looks much improved over what it was last year.
I mean, I'll pick Tennessee, but I don't feel good about it at all.
It's gonna be a close game.
I'll take Tennessee too. Why not?
I don't feel good about it.
The Vikings and the Redskins. I'm gonna take the Redskins.
Yeah.
I have the Vikings have
Take
looked
the Washington team.
The Vikings have looked terrible
We'll take
the last few weeks. Their offense looks terrible.
He lost to the Bears. That says it all.
They lost to the Lions this week. The Bears and
Great
Tampa
play by
Bay.
Golden Tate.
Tampa.
Chicago.
Jabu.
I'll take the Bears,
Jabu.
but
Enough said.
I think we should just like lose the rest of the games.
Chicago.
We should have lost against Minnesota. It could have gave us a better chance of that #1 pick.
We're not gonna.
We're not going to get it.
Cleveland's not winning the
Cleveland's
game.
not going to win a game.
Oh, speaking of last couple shows, in your draft picks, Chad Kelly got injured.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
That's awful, man.
He'd be all right.
ACL and meniscus. He'll be fine. He's not a super mobile quarterback, anyways.
No, he's a pocket passer anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, it's sad.
KC, Carolina.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Carolina's
Alex
not
Smith's
the
probably
Carolina.
back.
Carolina's not Carolina last year.
Yeah, I'll take KC.
Atlanta and Philly. I'm taking the Falcons.
Julio.
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta.
Jones.
The Rams and the Jets.
Jets.
Who's not gonna watch this game?
Yeah, take the Jets, I guess.
Who would watch that game though?
What? It's
They're,
not
they're
early.
two
People
awful
in
teams.
LA.
Dude, this is like what we talked about when LA got their team back. Like this is the kind of stuff like that people weren't that sad about LA not having a team because at least you don't have to watch the Rams.
Because there's always something to do in LA.
Yeah.
There's
Now
nothing-
the Rams are going to be on.
I mean, I'm gonna take the Rams, but this is a bad matchup. Keep going.
All right, Denver and the Saints. Why do you have Nola? What? They don't
You know who
about-
it is, don't you?
Yeah, but
All right,
the
move
Saints.
on.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Denver.
No. The Saints. They're in the Superdome. There's something about that building. Gotta take the Saints.
You know they've been terrible in that building the last like 3 seasons.
You know they beat a Seattle team in that building.
That's
In that
great.
building.
All right, that's fantastic.
I mean, Drew Brees gonna have to pass a lot.
And he will.
Their defense stinks.
And they beat
It's gonna be a shootout. So
a shootout. Who's gonna be throwing for Denver?
Who knows? Their defense is terrible. All right, Houston and Jacksonville. I'll take the Jaguars.
Y'all take Jacksonville.
I'll take Jacksonville too.
Miami and the Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers. Go Chargers, go.
Okay, Arnold.
Dallas and the Steelers. I'll take the Steelers.
Take Dallas.
Dallas.
Steelers.
The boys. Zeke's gonna run over Pittsburgh.
AZ and Frisco.
Frisco.
What? Arizona.
I'll take Frisco.
What?
Why not?
Colin.
They have one win.
Colin's gotta win a game.
No, he's not, dude.
Colin's gotta win something.
I'm rolling with Colin.
They're not gonna win a game, dude.
Colin's gonna win a game.
No, he won't. Dude.
Arizona's also another team that is a disappointment this year.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Colin.
Seattle and New England.
New England.
Seattle.
New England. They're
Golden
in
Three matches of the Super
Foxborough.
Bowl.
Go.
Cincinnati and the Giants.
Giants.
Giants. I'm taking the Giants too.
Marvin.
Tie.
Marvin Lewis gets fired.
I'm gonna call
No,
it.
he's not, dude. He's not gonna get fired.
Can
Dude.
we?
Continuity is important in the NFL. You have to have a coach that actually is there for a while. And then,
He's been there 13 years.
yeah, you want him there longer.
And
He needs to be
Yeah.
there for longer.
He needs to be here, so he's like on the
not
grave.
done, he's not done leading.
Them where?
Leading the team to victory.
to the divisional round playoff
Yeah.
and
Just
losing that game.
Do you realize that the Bengals used to be called the Bungles in the 90s because they were so bad?
And now they're back to being the Bungles
No,
because
they're
they
not,
can't.
dude. They're much better than the
There's
Bungles.
no
No
way they
way.
have this much talent
They're-
on that
you just
team.
said
Remember
they
they had
don't
Achilles
win.
Smith? No, of course not, because you were way too young for that. Achilles
Oh.
Smith?
Nope.
You know who we did? We're talking about the Bengals. We know we.
I remember, the Carson Palmer era.
No, Achilles Smith, dude, was before Carlson Palmer. He's one of the biggest busts in the history of the NFL.
Don't remember him, but I remember Carson Palmer. I remember
young, I
Rudy
guess.
Johnson, that running back that they had.
Yeah.
So yeah,
TJ Houshmandzadeh?
she's I
Yeah,
remember
the
him.
TJ.
When I was a kid, I couldn't say his name because it was like
It's a
hard.
good name. But can we give
Whoosh.
a shout out to AJ Green, who should be a dark horse in the MVP race too?
AJ Green.
AJ Green, he's a monster.
Yeah, okay. But
And you're gonna prove my
Why-
point of he is the offense. Andy Dalton is not an elite quarterback by any stretch of the
wide
imagination.
receivers will never win a wide receiver. Will never win the MVP.
I know, but I'm just saying, can we give him some love? Can we give him some love? in this
Yeah,
show?
I traded for AJ Green in my fantasy league because I think he's big time. And yeah, I'm a big fan of him. But I don't know.
I give him a dark horse at the MVP.
No,
He's not gonna win it, but I'm just
Wide
saying. can we
receivers,
give him-
no wide receiver will ever win MVP because they're too reliant on quarterbacks.
Yeah, if they don't get the ball, what can they do?
Yeah. They don't get themselves the ball. It's not like the Terrell Pryor show. He might win most improved player.
Is that an award in the NFL?
Yes.
I thought it was. I don't
It
know.
should
Maybe not.
be.
Or comeback player of the year. Who's gonna win comeback player of the year?
Tom Brady.
Why would?
Well, I
heard that argument.
we're done. That's enough.
That's enough for you.
Anybody have anyone to add? Last minute thoughts?
It's not about your Tom Brady, and Tom. I can't.
Tom Brady's not.
Brady.
Tom
He's
Brady's not.
MVP.
He's not winning the MVP, and that's a wrap. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week.
Tom Brady.
No.